right, hey y'all. All right, let me see if y'all are still up. Excuse me. All right, please let me know that you can hear me and you can see me, okay? Give me a thumbs up. All right, hello, everyone. You all let me know if the comments are working, okay? For some reason, are you all able to comment? Okay, now it's showing up on my second device. Yes, we're all doing well. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. It's actually 3:17 a.m. here on the East Coast. So that's why I'm kind of talking a little bit lower, okay? But I did want to come on and provide you all some election coverage. Wow, what a night, right? What a night, okay? All right, Breton, hello to you. Wow, you can actually research some things that he has said. And he said that he's going to do a lot of things. But, what I want to also say at the same time, as I have always said, is, all of us, okay, we can't completely put our faith and trust in man. We have to do our part, right? We have to do our part in making sure that we're well in different areas, as far as financially, spiritually, physically. We have to make sure that ourselves, okay, our family, okay, that we're taking care of to survive and sustain whatever, is to come. So um, I hope I answered your question, but if not, you could do your own research on that, okay? Right, right. It is 3:19 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the East Coast, okay? Um, all right, let's see. So, really, what do you think he's going to do? Okay, I would ask you that question as well, okay? All right. Isn't there a quote that says, "Ask not what um how does it go, y'all? Ask not what, I don't want to say it wrong, but what can you do for your country, basically, okay? All right, y'all. Lots to talk about, okay? Lots to talk about in many, at this time, right? At this time of night, many states have already called, okay, their election. They have made their count. Um, they have reported the outcome in their particular state. So I want to go over a few things, okay? Want to go over a few things concerning that. Listen, if it's your first time tuning in, welcome, welcome. I'm Andrea from Andrea Speaks TV, here where I bring you news and commentary you can use, okay? Right now, okay, as I just give you all an update, it looks like Fox News, okay, Fox News has projected that Trump, okay, President Trump will be returning to the White House, okay, elected as the 47th president. Okay, now I do notice also at the same time, can you all still hear me? I'm trying not to talk so loud. Now, even though Fox News has made this report, okay, I do see, for example, other websites, okay, other news sources, right? CNN just recently updated their headline story, and now they're saying, CNN is saying that Trump is on the brink of a victory, okay? They have not said yet that he has won, okay, or that they're predicting or making a projection that he will win. I feel like something in my eye, y'all. I may have to go and check. But I just noticed that, okay? I'll be right back, y'all. Let me go check on something. I'll be right back. Feel like something is in my eye. All right, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you all, okay? That's part of why I'm coming on later because earlier I was cooking, I was getting dinner prepared. Then I was watching what was going on with my family. I said I was going live this evening. I was cooking dinner at the same time, and then I was watching everything, on the television with my family. And then I actually laid down, and I'm back up again, okay? So thank you to everyone for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Join our community if you have not already. Let me know where you're tuning in from, okay? I'm here in the great state of Georgia, and I appreciate each and every one of you all, okay? Thank you. Thank you. I was going to look that up. Right. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. That's JFK. Thank you so much for that, Karen. Okay. All right, y'all. So, just a second here. I got my voter sticker here. Okay, I did get out earlier. And I went and I cast my vote. Okay, I did not participate in early voting. All right, hello to you. Hey. All right, it's looking good, right? Things are looking very good, okay? Right, we all have to work together. You're exactly right. Listen, okay, I did get out today and I cast my vote, okay? I secured my vote here in the great state of Georgia. Listen, I told you all some months ago, right? I said months ago that, don't be surprised if something came about, okay, concerning Georgia with this election, okay? So late in the hour, right? Very late in the hour, it was reported that Trump was predicted to win the state of Georgia. Okay, now you all know back in 2020, or maybe you didn't know, Georgia actually flipped blue. Okay, it flipped blue, I believe, for the first time in a while. And in 2024, okay, it looks like the majority, I'll say the majority of Georgians understood the assignment. Okay, so we can say that. Okay, wow. So concerning what the Electoral College votes, 277 right now versus 226, okay? Right, I said that weeks ago, right? I said that, don't be surprised if Georgia is one of the states that, it comes down to it where, okay, this is happening, that is happening. I'm going to tell y'all another thing. It seemed like for at least a week, if not more, and then even today, there have been some problems. There have been problems that have been reported, right, in regards to elections. And I've been updating you all here on the community tab. Okay, thank you to those who tune in to the community tab and you share your thoughts, you comment, you like the post on the community tab. That's a place where I can keep up with you all. Keep up with you. Not keep up with you, but keep up as far as engaging in conversation with you outside of, like, for example, the live video or video uploads. Okay, so for those who are new to the join our community, but also make sure that you tune in to the community tab, okay, because that's where I make posts. But there were some locations here in the Atlanta area. There were some locations. I'm just putting some something on my nose here. I hope my nose doesn't look dry. But there were some locations that our Secretary of State, okay, he had to, I guess, I don't know, give permission. I don't know the correct title, but there were some locations here, polling locations, that actually had to, they were authorized to stay open later because of things, for example, such as there were threats made, In some counties, I believe they reported there were some errors or delays. Not errors, but delays. And so just all kind of things has started happening here in Georgia. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, like, and even now, okay, with the prediction coming in that Trump won Georgia, there are even talks of a possible recount being requested uh, by the Harris campaign. Okay, so I'll keep you all updated on that as well. Okay, but what are your thoughts? I want to know your thoughts so far on what has transpired over the course of these last several hours. What are your thoughts? Okay, are you pleased with the results so far? Do you feel like there are going to be some challenges? What are your thoughts so far? Yes, I have to be up in a few hours too, but I took me a little nap earlier. Thank you so much for staying on. And actually, this platform, for whatever reason, they don't like certain words. It's not, telling me it's coming from the platform, but it did, just so you are aware, it did hold your comment for review. But again, I'm not here to tell you what to say or what not to say. I just wanted to let you know that it didn't automatically show your comment. I had to either show it or hide it. But this platform, with whatever technology it uses, the algorithm, I guess based on what words you type, I just wanted to let you know what words you type or things you say, it'll automatically like hold your comment for review, okay? But thank you so much for staying up. Thank you for your support, okay? I'll probably be live again tomorrow to talk about what has transpired since then, okay? He spoke tonight. He spoke in front of his crowd. I believe he's at Mar-a-Lago down in Florida. So yeah. People's, they made their voices heard, so to speak. So yes, that is what this platform does many times. So just for you to be aware. Okay. Hi. Thank you so much for your support. Listen, I'm on a much later than I had anticipated. I was cooking. I shared this on community tab, but I was on the community. I shared this on the community tab, but I was cooking. I was watching what was going on with my family. I, had mother duties to do and all of that. And so now I am on. I actually went to sleep for a while and I woke back up, just to kind of see, okay, well, what news are they going to tell us late in the midnight hour? And here we are, okay? Yes, we did it, okay? So thank you all so much. I appreciate you. For everyone who's tuning in for the first time, I want to invite you to subscribe, join our community. If you're someone who you're concerned about the times that we're living in, you're seeking truth and transparency, you're seeking solutions, you want to know what's going on, even if it's not headline news, okay? I want to encourage you and invite you to subscribe, okay? All right, let's see. I'm going to give you all some updates in just a minute here. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, okay? I appreciate your support. Thank you. All right, let's see. I would sing. Maybe I can sing softly, but it's, what time is this? 3:35 a.m. here, Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast here in Georgia. So I don't want to wake up my household, okay? And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Yes, yes. All right. Shout out to you, Texas. Okay, that's right. Texas. Georgians for Trump. Okay, can we say that again? Georgians for Trump. Now, it was not like this in 2020. Okay, many people were upset because, so to speak, Georgia flipped blue back in 2020. So, as I said earlier, okay, it looks like the majority of the Georgians understood the assignment. They understood that our country needed change, okay, needed change. So many things are happening that are very concerning, very alarming. As I've shared here for years now here on the channel, I thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please subscribe, join our community, okay? I appreciate each and every one of you all. Wow, it is a great night here in Georgia. It is a great day to be an American. Listen, as I have said before, right? We can't put our faith. Thank you. God bless you all. God bless you. Thank you. We should not put our complete. We can't put our complete trust and faith in man, right? But do you feel a sense of like hope, a sense of people have more people are realizing that, hey, wait a minute, things aren't going well, things aren't going right, something is wrong. How is it that we're living in a time where agendas, and this is just one example, how is it that we're living in a time where agendas are being promoted as it relates to our young children, okay, at young ages, even that our young children, school age children even, are being, ideology, okay, is being introduced on them to confuse them about their gender identity. When did we get in a time, how do we end up in a position as a country where these things are happening? Um, how is it that people are struggling to make ends meet as far as food prices, gas prices, energy prices, electric bills? More and more, all these things, y'all. This is, I'm saying nothing new. All of these things I've talked about here on my channel. How is it that how is it that we're seeing, I'm seeing, okay, as I travel to different areas, I'm seeing more and more people homeless on the street, okay? So much so that the places where some of the people are coming together, and maybe you could call it a homeless encampment, they're tearing down buildings, okay? And the people are just simply moving, setting up their tents and areas on the side of the street. I'm seeing this, y'all. I'm seeing this. And a lot of times, just because of the sensitivity of the issue and out of even respect for, the people, I don't necessarily want to put them, their faces or anything like that on camera, but sometimes I have taken pictures and shared on the community tab of things that I'm seeing very concerning. But how do we get like this as a country? And so, I think more when we know, and as we have talked about, it's happening, even what it seems like is now a change in leadership coming, right, in January. And so, you know, those are just some of my thoughts, okay? All right, y'all. Let me see, type it in the chat. I'm just typing some notes here in the chat, okay? Let me see if I can. Yeah, a lot of people are not happy. And I even wonder myself how our vice president feels, okay? They said that, thank you all, thank you, and you're welcome, okay? It was said that I know President Trump was speaking to a crowd in Mar-a-Lago, which is in Florida, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that Vice President Harris I said was speaking. She was with a crowd, or her campaign was with a crowd at Howard University, I believe, which is in Washington D.C. You all, please correct me wrong, but I'm now hearing information that she did not speak to her crowd that was gathered there. Okay, did you all see that? Why didn't she speak to the people who had waited there and were supporting her for so many hours? Did anyone else hear that? Again, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just wondering, why didn't she show respect? Okay, show her respect, show her gratitude for the people coming out, waiting hours, I'm sure, to support her. Why did she just leave, or did she even show up at all? What was going on with that? So, okay, Wildcat said she didn't speak, and they told him to wait till tomorrow. I did see that there was a man who spoke on her behalf. Does anyone know who he was? And I wonder what was she doing that she couldn't speak? Or was she busy? I see your comment, Cynthia. We would hate to think that. Do you all know the vice president actually plays a role in the electoral college votes? I believe certifying the votes. Busy doing that. Y'all probably wonder, what is she snacking on at 3 a.m.? I mean, some avocados, y'all. Snacking healthy. I wonder, was that it, Wildcat? But listen, you know about this. You know what? When I come on live, I'll just talk about it. Okay? Yes, avocados with just a little bit of salt, not too much salt sprinkled on top of them. Okay? Fresh avocados, not anything canned, not anything frozen. I bought some avocados. I let them sit on the counter for a day or two to, ripen some more. And they're very delicious. I just, like I said, just sprinkled a little bit of salt, not too much. But it's very good. But listen, I want to come on and Make America Healthy Again? Yes, that's a new acronym I've seen now, as it pertains to RFK Jr. I believe that he is going to be helping, or I believe he's going to be a part of the Trump administration, and they are going to have a focus. One of their focuses will be on making America healthy again, right? All right, y'all, listen at this, okay? So prior to election day, okay, I want to give you some updates on some things that were going on, maybe things that you did not even know about, okay? Maybe even this happened in your area. So give me just a minute here. Did you know, okay, that the National Guard was on standby? Did you know that? Okay, so according to my sources, y'all, this actually came out about 3 days ago. Okay, so I'm a little late with this news, but this is what some of the things that were happening. According to my sources, the National Guard troops were on standby in Washington State, Oregon, and Nevada, as a precaution for potential election unrest. Okay, my sources say that ahead of potential civil unrest. Okay, do you all think this is still a possibility even now with the current results of the presidential election? Okay, do you still feel, or do you even feel, or do you feel like, to begin with, that there was a potential threat of civil unrest? Okay, so my source say that ahead of potential civil unrest due to Tuesday's presidential election, the National Guard is on standby as a precaution in several states, including Washington State and Oregon, where hundreds of ballots, y'all, were damaged or destroyed after at least 3 ballot drop boxes were recently set on fire. Okay, that's according to officials. And I also posted that story on the community tab. My sources also said that almost all the ballots set ablaze or set on fire on Monday were in a drop box in Vancouver, Washington, while most ballots in a drop box in Portland, Oregon, survived a fire set the same day. Election officials said the incidents are believed to be connected to a third fire on October 8th, also in Vancouver. Portland police released a physical description of a suspect but said they've not identified him. Okay, Washington Governor Jay Inslee addressed the ballot box fires in a news release Friday, announcing the National Guard being placed on standby, saying, and I quote, the southwest region of Washington state has already experienced specific instances, listen to this, y'all, of election related unrest. Okay, you all please let me know, can you still hear me, see me? Are the comments working? Please let me know, okay? I'm trying not to talk so loud because, again, it is 3:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I don't want to wake up my household, okay? But I did want to come on live and speak about what was going on, okay? Thank you so much, Allison. I appreciate your support, okay? Listen, okay, this person, Inslee, did not disclose how many troops would be activated on Tuesday, but said they would be available to support law enforcement from Monday to Thursday, according to the news release. Okay, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security has warned that threats to, and I quote, election infrastructure. Okay, hello, John. Welcome to the channel. Listen, if this is your first time tuning in, I do want to invite you to subscribe, join our community. Thank you to the supporters who have even subscribed and joined the channel now. So I appreciate your support. And I'm so grateful, okay? I'm so grateful and thankful that you chose to stay up and tune in with me, okay? What time is in your time zone? Here where I am in the great state of Georgia, it is 3:48 a.m., okay? So before I came on live, I had to lay down, y'all, and take a nap because I knew this was going to be an all-night thing, okay? And some people may, but I'm at the age now, I can't stay up all night tuned in to the election, okay? I do have a busy day starting in just a few hours, but I did want to come on, connect with you all. And, oh, wow, okay, you must be in, is it Central Time Zone? If it's 2:48 a.m. where you are, it's 3:49 now. I'm on the East Coast, Eastern Standard Time, so it sounds like, okay, yes, you said yes, Central Time, okay? All right, y'all, listen, again, thank you all so much for being up, for staying up, tuning in, and supporting the channel, okay? Let's keep going, y'all. So I did want to make you aware, okay, just in case you notice, okay, who are these people? Where are these troops coming from? Why are they here? That's why I say, y'all, it's very important to not only know what's happening across the United States, but know what's happening even in your own local community, okay? Because some things may directly affect you more right in your own local community, okay? Yes, we did it, okay? It looks like we did it. I'll say that. You know, who knows, in a few hours, they could try to challenge this, try to challenge that. As I shared earlier in the, thank you, okay? Thank you so much, Karen. As I shared earlier in the broadcast, okay, welcome to you, Anthony, in New York City, okay? I was in New York 2 summers ago, okay? I documented some of that here on my channel. Be sure to subscribe and join our community, okay? I'm inviting everyone to subscribe. Southern California is in the house, okay? Thank you so much. All right, listen, make sure you know what's happening in your own local community. And I say that because there may be some things that could impact you a little bit more so directly than things that are happening on a national level, okay? So again, y'all, my sources say that the U.S. Department of Homeland Security has warned that threats to, and I quote, election infrastructure remain high, okay? On to say that based upon general and specific information and concerns regarding the potential for violence or other unlawful activity related to the 2024 general election, I want to ensure we are fully prepared, okay, to respond to any potential national civil unrest, okay? Oh, okay. Let's see. Ranger says once Arizona and Nevada come through, it's a wrap. Okay, so we're still waiting on them. Okay, let's see. Wow, you think he's going to have close to 300 electoral votes? Wow, he very may well have that. Okay, I believe you have to have what is it 270 to win? So I believe that I'll be honest with you all. A lot of times, in the years past, even now, I pay attention to what CNN says, how they excuse me, my nose and sinuses. I pay attention to like what they say. Um, and even as I'm looking at it right now on CNN, hold on, y'all. Oh, this I was like, what is that sound? That's the computer, okay? Even as I'm looking at it here, okay, I don't see CNN is saying, according to CNN, and it's 3:52 a.m. Hold on, let me refresh the screen here. I'm gonna refresh the screen. I have so many tabs opened up, y'all. So much is happening, especially here in Georgia. Yes, yes, I saw that he made a victory speech. I actually listened to some of it, uh, and I was gonna highlight some of his speech. Okay. All right. Thank you for staying up and supporting Allison. Be sure to subscribe, join our community, check out the many other videos here on the channel. Okay. Thank you for your support. Okay. All right, y'all. Listen. So, with all the delays and craziness happening in Georgia, our Secretary of State, Brad, is it Raffin, Brad Raffensperger, okay? He did announce that Georgia was expected to have results by the end of the night, which we did deliver, okay? Let's see. I don't know why an 11-year-old would be up at this time of night, but my channel is not for minors, so please, I don't know if I should say please go to sleep, but please, this is not the channel for you, okay? I don't make a channel for children. I make a channel for adults where we talk about adult topics, survival, preparedness, all of that. So I'm so sorry. I have to say that, okay? I don't make a channel. I don't make my channel for children. Please go to bed. You know, I know for a fact that your parent or guardian would not want you up. I don't know why you're up at this hour on the phone. Okay, now I'm in mama mode. Right. Please go to bed, child. Get with your parent or guardian. You should not be on my channel. Okay, not that my channel is explicit or anything like that, but this is not a place for anyone who is 11. So let me just go ahead. Okay, I had to do that, y'all. Okay, all right. Listen, my child is in bed. I don't know why anyone else's child would still be up at this hour watching watching me on the screen. Okay, right? Yes. So listen, we do have some updates for Georgia. Okay, at the time, just to kind of give you all an update on what was going on. Let me again. I have a lot of tabs open, y'all. So please bear with me. Uh, let's see. Let me ask you, have you all noticed that in your area, has the internet been slower? Have you all noticed that? I'm kind of noticing that here in my area. Let me see here. I'm just trying to refresh my screen. You know, a lot of people may feel that way. DeVito. DeVito said, I'm so happy to be living in a country that Trump will be leading. Thank you. Thank you. I've had this hat now for a while. I've worn it before here on the channel. A lot of people feel a sense of renewed hope. A lot of people feel a sense of restored faith in a sense. But as I said, right, I choose not to put my complete trust and faith in man. Okay? I'm trying to get my stories going up on stories up, y'all. It's just taking my internet is taking a little bit longer, okay? Excuse me. It is 3:57 a.m. Okay? All right, listen, y'all. In Georgia, okay, there have been reports of bomb threats as it relates to the election. There were reports of bomb threats received at multiple voting precincts. Election day at this time already passed us, right? Because it's now Wednesday, November 6th. Georgia has already seen more than 4 million votes through the early voting period that ended last Friday. Over 55% of Georgia's 7.2 million active voters have cast a ballot, and election day turnout of another roughly million votes would see the Peach State surpass the 2020 election overall turnout, okay? Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel and join our community, okay? And you know, I'm on here talking, but I also have enough sense to know that at the end of the day, we the people, we don't directly choose the president. That's done by the Electoral College. Okay. Early Tuesday, okay, Fulton County. Fulton County, for those who are not familiar with Georgia, Fulton County is the county seat of Atlanta, Georgia, okay? So Fulton County, Atlanta is the capital of Georgia. So in Fulton County, there were reported, and I quote, non-credible bomb threats to 5 polling locations, and said of those 5, 2 were evacuated for 30 minutes, okay? Excuse me, y'all, I had the biggest yawn just then. Okay, let's see. Okay, the South Fulton police, okay, it was reported that they received a threat that several schools in the area would get bomb threats, including at least one school, an elementary school that is serving as a polling site. Though the department clarified that no such threats ever materialized, hours later in Gwinnett County, okay, the Gwinnett County Police reported a bomb threat at a voting precinct located at the Stone Mountains Aquatic Center. The threat was found to be unsubstantiated. In DeKalb County, there were bomb threats received at 7 locations, including 5 voting precincts, and is working on getting an emergency order to extend voting times at affected locations. Okay, and from my understanding, that did take place. Okay, some locations, due to these threats, hold on, due to different issues, there were some locations that had their voting times extended, okay, in Georgia, okay. Let's see. In some of those areas, I'm just looking at a list here that received threats where some of them were community centers, senior centers, some of them were even libraries, other locations. And it says, out of an abundance of caution, at the time they were suspending voting at these polling locations until they have clearance, okay, from police to reopen the facilities. Officials said this is a precautionary measure, and once each location is cleared, voters will be able to re-enter the facility and cast their ballots. The DeKalb County Law Department is in the process of seeking an emergency order, extending the voting times at the affected polling locations, okay? All right, let's see here. So that is what has happened in Georgia, okay? Thank you. I did a sneeze earlier, so thank you. Let me see if I can play this video, some words from President Trump.
Political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country.
Can you can you all hear it? I don't want to play it too loud.
Because we're going to help our country heal. Help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country.
You all are able to hear the video?
We made history for a reason.
These are words from President Trump, who he spoke to his crowd and his supporters tonight.
That nobody thought possible. And it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy? Well, it's a political victory that our country has never seen before. Nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
45 and 47, y'all. Isn't that something?
And every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day, I will be fighting for you. In my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have done. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again. And in addition to having won the battleground states of North Carolina, I love these places. Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. We are now winning Arizona, Nevada, and Alaska, which would result in us carrying at least 315 electoral votes. But it's much easier doing what the networks did or whoever called it, because there was no other path. There was no other path to victory. We also have won the popular vote. That was great. Thank you very much. Winning the popular vote is very nice. Great.
So CNN is now saying that Trump is on the brink of victory. Y'all listen, in addition to the presidency, okay, did you all see where Republicans have now taken control of is it the House and the Senate? Did you see that also? What are your thoughts on that? Okay, what does that mean in terms of balance of power? Okay, is there even still a balance of power now? Okay, do you have any concerns about that? What are you?
I mean, the number of victories in the Senate was absolutely incredible. We did telerounds.
There's someone in the chat. Are you saying because I'm black I should not vote for Trump? Could you explain that? Okay. Now listen. There may be some people watching this live who support another candidate, and that's fine. Okay. I'm not here to tell you who to vote for. I'm not even here to tell you to vote at all. Okay. But just be prepared if I ask you what you mean. Someone said you shouldn't vote for Trump. Please explain that.
Mike Johnson has done a terrific job, terrific job.
All right, y'all. So I'm about to update y'all. Okay, I have a map here.
And First Lady,
Okay, I'm about to update y'all on the map. Okay. He says he sees black people as aliens. Oh my goodness. I haven't heard that. Maybe you something I don't know. Can you explain that for me, please? He says he sees black people as aliens. Could you explain that, if you don't mind? And that, okay, y'all please put your questions, comments. I'm just updating the map, okay? Okay, y'all see people that are up, tune in, you see what they're saying. This is just what it is, y'all. Now, I will say this, y'all, okay, as I'm updating the map, out of all the hurricanes, natural disasters, emergency executive orders, okay, Florida was able to call their election pretty early, right? So shout out to Florida, shout out to the other states, shout out to all states. So looks like there are some that we're still waiting to hear from.
I want to be the first to congratulate.
Do y'all think that we're being too early or too premature in declaring a victory for Trump, or do y'all think this could still change and work out a different way? Do you all feel like it's too early? Okay, I'm updating my map, y'all. Okay, now I didn't have crayons, okay, but I'm just outlining the states in either red or blue, okay? And I wonder even what some of the other countries, what they have to say about our election results. What are some of the other thoughts? Are they happy? Are they upset? A lot of time countries, because they do, whether they do business with each other, their allies, foreign allies, those countries pay attention to anytime there's a change or, there's an opportunity for changes in leadership, these countries pay attention. I also wonder how Ukraine feels. What did they say, y'all? It was too big to rig? Thank you, Karen. Karen said, Andrea, you're a gem. Thank you.
Well, Mr. President, I appreciate you allowing me to join you on this incredible journey. I thank you for the trust that you placed in me.
Y'all please be sure to subscribe and join our community, okay?
Political comeback in the history.
Someone asked me, why didn't you go with Kamala, a fellow black woman? As I've said before here on the channel, not that I have to explain myself now, but as I have said before, I vote based on who aligns with my values, beliefs, and as I have also said here before on the channel, that person that you just mentioned, that you just asked me why I didn't vote for, they're currently in office, okay? I believe, and you feel differently, that's fine. We can disagree respectfully, but I believe that they are the reason why we need change in our country. Okay, so if they have not done anything significant to make a change, significant change, to fundamentally change our lives here in America, putting policies into place, policies, issues, whether it's executive orders to fundamentally help and empower Americans, why should I trust that they can do it for another 4 or even potentially 8 years? Okay, again, those are my thoughts. You're welcome to disagree respectfully, but you asked me a question and I gave you an answer. Against my own people, are you saying that just because I'm black, I should vote for someone who claims to? Then it sounds like you're asking me to just vote based on skin color, and I don't do that anymore. But wow, y'all, someone told me I went against my own people. I went against my own people because I did not want to support a candidate who supported introducing transgender and gender identity confusion in young children. I went against my own people, I guess you could say. Ain't that something? I went against my own people. I may actually be a title of a video. Andrea Speaks TV went against her own people. All because I supported policy that I felt like aligned with my beliefs and values as a Christian, as a child of God, as a wife, as a mother. But I'm being told, and I don't even know as a black person speaking to me or not, okay? But I'm being told that I went against my own people. Do I think Trump will implement Project 2025? Trump himself has said that he not have a part in Project 2025. Do you believe that he will? I'm still thinking about the comment that I went against my own people. How did I go against my own people? And I think even just by saying that, I think uh, whoever made that comment, I think you represent a lot of wrong with our country and why so many people came together to, make our voices heard, so to speak, and get our country back on the right track. So again, y'all, what I'm doing now is I'm just updating the map so we can see the states. And while I'm doing this, please make sure you comment the state that you're watching from, okay? So that I can give you an update on whether your state is red or blue, okay? And do you all know there were other, right, I said that earlier today. I said that earlier on the live stream. I said that before, Andre. We can put our faith in people at the end of the day. We cannot put our faith and trust completely in man, okay? Do I feel like with Trump winning, and that's why I said earlier, y'all, are we being too premature in saying that he's already won? Should we be waiting to say that? I know it's very close and it looks like he's going to win. But now I'm wondering what is Vice President Kamala Harris doing, because she didn't speak with her crowd. What could she be potentially doing? Are they looking for more votes? Is she preparing documentation to do a recall? Not recall, but a recount? What is she doing now that she did not have time to speak to her supporters who gathered there to support her in, where were they at, y'all? Howard University, which Washington, D.C.?
And it was a beautiful thing to see. And I called Elon. I said, Elon, was that you? He said, yes, it was. I said, who else can do that? Can Russia do it? No. Can China do it? No. Can the United States do it other than you? No. Nobody can do that. I said, that's why I love you, Elon. That's great. And you know, when we had the magic hurricane Helene
Thank you so much. Thank you for your support, Danielle.
in North Carolina, they were really devastated. The water
You all please make sure if you're tuning in for the first time or if you've been watching and you're wondering, should I subscribe to the channel? I want to invite you to subscribe and join our community, okay?
The people from North Carolina came to me and they said, would it be possible, at all possible?
I'm just, again, y'all, I'm updating the map, okay?
Starlink. I said, what's Starlink? It's a form of communication. So I called Elon, and I'll tell you what, he had, and it was very dangerous, poor guy, they had no communication, all the wires went down. I called Elon Musk. I said, Elon, you have something called Starlink, is that right? He said, what the hell is that? It's a communication
Why?
system.
And let me ask this question, okay? I'm not being funny. I'm really asking.
Really, really badly in North Carolina.
Um,
Can you get it? He had that
and I'm proud to be American, right?
so, and it was great. It's
Why are so many people, it seems like, terrified of Project 2025? What is that?
special guys.
What does it mean to you, Project 2025?
Geniuses, we don't have that many of them. We have to protect our super geniuses. I want to thank some of the guys. You know, we have up here today the U.S. Open champion. He's fantastic. Golfer, slightly longer than me. It's a ball a little bigger than me. Just a little bit. Bryson DeChambeau. What happened to Bryson? Where is Bryson? Oh, who's shot? He's hitting balls. Oh, he's on the way. He's hitting balls. Bryson. Oh, look at that. He had a great, he's got a great career.
You say you don't know what to say, so you chose to say.
Fantastic job. And we also have a Mandela White who has done some. Ain't that tough guy? So Dana started UFC and came to me. Do you mind if I use your? Nobody wanted to give him Marines because they said it's a rough sport, a little rough. And I helped him out a lot. I went and they said this is the roughest sport I've ever seen, but I began to like it and he loved it. And nobody's done a better job in sports. And you know he's a very motivational kind of a guy. What he does, he gets fighters and they really go at it. It's become one of the most successful sports enterprises anywhere at any time. It's doing so well. I'd like to ask Dana just to say a couple of words because people love to hear from him.
Nobody deserves this more than him, and nobody deserves this more than his family does. This is what happens when the machine, what you've seen over the last several years, this is what it looks like. Couldn't stop him. He keeps going forward. He doesn't quit. He's the most resilient, hardworking man I've ever met in my life. His family are incredible people. This is karma, ladies and gentlemen. He deserves, they deserve it as a family. I want to thank some people real quick. I want to thank the Dell boys, Aiden Ross, Theo Vaughn, also with the boys, and last but not least, the mighty and powerful Joe Rogan. And thank you, Erica. Thank you. Have a good night.
That is a piece of work. Yeah, he's an amazing. He's really an amazing guy. But most of all, I want to thank the millions of African Americans across the nation who have always been the heart and soul of this really great movement. We've been through so much together, and today you showed up in record numbers to deliver a victory. Like really, I probably like no other. This was something special, and we're gonna pay you back. We're gonna do the best job. We're gonna turn it around. It's gotta be turned around. It's gotta be turned around fast. And we're gonna turn it around. We're gonna do it in every way. So many ways, but we're gonna do it in every way. This will forever be remembered as the American people regained control of the country. So I just want to say that on behalf of this great group of people, these are hardworking people. These are fantastic people, and we can add a few names like Robert F. Kennedy. And he's going to help make America.
I didn't see comment. Person. All right, y'all. So I have an updated map here. Can everyone see the map? All right, so let me just, I'm going to go over the map.
Wants to do some things, and we're gonna let him go to it. I just said, but Bobby, leave the oil to me. We have more liquor.
So the states that I have outlined in red, okay, these are the states that have already, the votes have been counted. Okay, so we can start on the West Coast. All right, we have Washington State. These states are blue. Washington State, Oregon, California. Okay, we have also Colorado, New Mexico, blue. Hawaii is part of that. Issue, this may not be the channel for you. Okay, if you think you can come on and tell me why I voted a certain way, this may not be the channel for you. Okay, but I'm gonna give you a chance to just maybe, you know, find another channel, or either you can talk about these topics on your channel. Okay, but please don't come on here telling me why I voted a certain way. Okay, but I'm gonna give you another chance to go ahead, find you another channel. All right, also in blue, more Midwest. Okay, we have is that Minnesota. Okay, right here I'm calling out the blue states first, since it seems like there are so few of them. Okay, we have Minnesota. We also have Illinois. Now I'm kind of surprised at Illinois. Okay, I know Illinois, Chicago, which is, I believe, what, the capital. Okay, I hope I have that right, y'all. But what I'm saying, you know, there were some videos made where a lot of the residents in Chicago, I've talked about that here on the channel. You know, I'm, again, and this will be my last time addressing you, but please don't come on my channel, okay, talking or trying to tell me why I voted a certain way, okay? I don't tell people who to vote for. I don't tell people to vote at all, okay? So you can listen, you can, you know, tune in, you could comment, okay, if you would like, but please don't, you know, your comments are what I consider appropriate. You don't have to question me about why I chose to vote the way I voted, or to say I went against my own people and all of that, okay? But you know what, y'all? Sometimes there are a lot of bots on the channel, so I wouldn't even be surprised if this was a robot, an AI bot, chatting. Okay, sometimes, especially this late night hour, it's 4:24 a.m. and I'm not going to be on too much longer. But at sometime at this hour, you do get bots and things like that. Okay. All right. So we're in the Midwest now. So what I was saying, y'all, Illinois, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that Illinois did not turn red, and I say, or flip to red, and I say that because there were residents who were upset specifically concerning the migrant crisis, Illinois, Chicago area to be exact. And they actually had expressed that they would be voting for Trump. Okay, but I apparently, based on that were counted, you know, Chicago more so voted Democrat. Okay, or Illinois. So Illinois is blue. Okay, now we're moving more so to the East Coast. Okay, we have also blue. We have the state of, I believe that's Virginia. Okay, we also have, is this, can y'all see it? It look backwards to me, but let me see how it's coming through on the channel. Hold on just a minute, y'all. So it looks like blue states on the East Coast. We have Virginia. We have DC, Maryland, Delaware, New York, Vermont. I believe that's Rhode Island. Let me see what else I may have missed. Maryland, Vermont, New York, Delaware, Maryland, Washington, D.C. I may have said some of these already. Okay, it looks like based on, and this map comes from the CNN projection. Okay, but it looks like, according to what I see so far, whoa, let me go over the red states. I'm tripping. Okay, the red states are, again, let's start from the West Coast. Let's start on the West Coast. Okay, we have Idaho, Utah, Wyoming, Montana. Okay, we also have North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas. We have Oklahoma, Texas. We're in the Midwest now. We have Iowa. I believe that's Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi. I'm coming to you out from the great state of Georgia, okay? Pennsylvania. Now, Pennsylvania and Georgia are the two states who in 2020, they were blue. And now in 2020, in the 2020 presidential election, those states were blue. Now in the 2024 presidential election, excuse me, these states have flipped red. Okay. All right. So those are the red states, okay, including my state of Georgia, which again, I'm pointing towards Alabama, y'all. It is late. My state of Georgia, okay? It looks like, based on the projections, we're still waiting on results from Arizona. Please correct me if I'm wrong, okay? We're waiting on results from Arizona. We're waiting on Alaska, Wisconsin, Michigan. We are also waiting on New Jersey. Oh, also Connecticut is blue. I don't know if I said Connecticut earlier. Okay, let's see. New Hampshire and Maine. It looks like those are the states that we're still waiting on. Okay, so I'm going to keep this map handy, and I'll bring you all some updates on the map on tomorrow, okay? Again, y'all, President Trump, he addressed his crowd. You can, research the video. I played a little bit of tonight. Vice President Harris, I'm not sure why, but it was said that she did not address her crowd. But before I leave y'all, there's two things that I want you also to know about. I know attention is focused on the election now. There are other things that are going on that you need to know about. Specifically, okay, according to my sources, there is a life-threatening warning issued for Florida as Storm Raphael ramps up. Okay, so even right now. Hold on, let me see what this is here, y'all. Oh, okay, that was the Secretary of State. Okay, let me close screen. Okay, please subscribe, y'all. Join our community. Right, we hope that America will be great again. Okay, we know there's a lot of work to be done. And Trump can't do it all by himself. Okay, so again, there was a quote earlier shared by a subscriber supporter. That's not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. I hope I said that right, y'all. It is late at night. But listen, before I get out of here, y'all, listen, thank you so much for staying up, supporting me. Listen, before I get out of here, I want you to know this, okay? A tropical storm warning has been issued for the Florida Keys, okay? I have to pay attention to this because I'm in Georgia. And so this is not far from my, okay? I'm a border state to Florida. People living in the southwestern area of the Sunshine State could experience heavy rainfall and flooding by Wednesday, which is now, or today, due to Tropical Storm Raphael gained in the Atlantic. Okay, meteorologists confirm, according to my sources, that Raphael will be upgraded to a Category 2 hurricane as it reaches Cuba on Wednesday, but it will weaken to a tropical storm as it moves toward the U.S. at the end of the week. Okay, Raphael will also reach Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana by Saturday, introducing 40-mile-per-hour winds, they're saying, with the storm possibly reaching as far north as Tennessee. Okay, now the National Hurricane Center, or the NHC, has warned that the Keys could see water levels to 1 to 2 feet, causing, and I quote, life-threatening surf and rip current conditions, okay? These conditions, sources say, will last about 6 to 7 hours and bring 2 to 4 inches of rain with wind gusts in the 40 to 60 mile per hour range, okay? So that is what they're saying there. Also, see, solar flares, okay? Another story I want to mention to you, solar flares, to my sources, solar flares directed at Earth through election day create geomagnetic storm potential. I'm wondering, is this why my internet, sometimes it's like it goes out and then it's up, then it's back up, and then it's down, okay? Listen, so according to my sources, after reaching solar maximum in solar cycle 25, the sun continued producing multiple solar flares with some Earth-directed components. Thankfully, those will arrive after Election Day. Okay, the NOAA Weather Prediction Center issued a G1 geomagnetic storm watch for Thursday. Geomagnetic storming of this magnitude is common. They're rating solar storms on a 5-level scale, with 5 being the most extreme and rarest space weather conditions. Minor level 1 out of 5. Geomagnetic storming is possible on Thursday. Okay, and what they're saying that it's more likely to remain elevated through Wednesday. If a coronal mass ejection or CME associated with a flare heads towards Earth, it can take a few days for those impacts to arrive. Okay. So when this happens, it says it sends charged particles towards Earth. When those interact with Earth's magnetic field, we can see displays of northern lights known as aurora borealis during minor and moderate geomagnetic storms. The northern lights can be visible at higher latitudes and in the U.S. in places such as Maine and northern Michigan. Okay. Another aspect of space weather is impact it can have on critical systems we use every day on Earth, including the power grid, communication, and GPS navigation. Okay, so please be mindful of that. Okay, just to give you an update before I end the live stream, I will be back probably live a little bit later today, Wednesday, November the 6th. Yes, everyone, please be safe. Okay. So based on the latest projections, okay, latest predictions, forecasts, whatever you would like to call it, it does appear that hold on a minute, y'all. Again, my internet is acting up for some reason. Okay, it does appear that Trump is the front runner to claim the presidency, okay, as our next 47th president. Now, listen, I'm just going to go ahead and say this, okay? We know all the things that it seemed like they've been doing or tried to do to stop him from even running for office, okay? We've talked about that here on the channel. What I'm saying is, don't be surprised, shocked, alarmed if something changes, okay? Right now, the numbers that I see, and please let me know if you see something different. He has 266, I believe, electoral college votes. You need, there needs to be, 270 to win. Right now, according to CNN's latest projections, Donald Trump has 266 electoral college votes. Kamala Harris has 219, okay? Right now, President Trump is also leading in the pop at 51.1%. which equates to about 69,868,26 votes. And Kamala Harris, okay, 47.3% of the popular vote, which equates to about 64,621,990 votes, okay? All right, y'all, so stay tuned to the channel. I'll probably be coming on live again maybe later. I will keep you all updated too. As much as I can here on the community tab. So make sure you check out the community tab as well, okay? Thank you all so much for your support. Be sure to subscribe, join our community, stay connected with me, okay? I am going to be bringing you updates as I receive them. Make sure you check the videos tab, the live tab, the community tab, okay? I also have a Cooking with Andrea Speaks TV playlist where you can find how to make some good meals without breaking the bank, so to speak. So check that out as well, okay? I have playlists where I group together videos of the same topic as well. You want to check that out too, okay? Listen, y'all, with everything going on, okay, make sure that you still have emergency food supply, survival needs, okay? If they say all of us, things have gotten crazy, we need you to stay in your home. Do you have the things at home that you need to survive, sustain, and thrive, especially survive through these even still now, uncertain times that we're living in, okay? Please make sure that you keep your head on swivel, okay? I told you all here in Georgia, or I told you in some states, the National Guard has been activated. National Guard is on standby. Also here in Georgia, as it pertains to, in the metro Atlanta area, as it pertains to the MARTA, okay? They actually, sometime this week, okay? I don't know if they've done it or they're preparing to do it, but they're going to do some type of emergency. They're going to, you know, just make sure that they are able to handle any situations on the rapid transit system, okay? And which is like pretty much basically like the subway system, right? Except it doesn't always, it's not underground necessarily, way system, right? So what I'm saying is make sure your head is on swivel, okay? It doesn't matter what side of town you're living on, what side of town you travel. Make sure, okay, for those who are of age and they know their laws and their rights, right? Make sure you're protected. Make sure you keep your, make sure that you're aware of your surroundings at all times. Okay? All right, listen, y'all, stay tuned to Andrea Speaks TV. I'll bring you some more news and updates on the election results. Right now, okay, at the time of this broadcast, it does look like President has a significant lead and that he will be our next president, okay? While many people hope that that is the case, we don't know what the next thing they're going to try to pull, okay? But pay attention, y'all. I'll bring you some updates, okay? Take care, be blessed, stay safe, and as always, thank you so much for supporting me here on Andrea Speaks TV. All right, y'all have a blessed night. I'll see you in the next video.